Spotlighting big game in Washington state. What is it? What does it mean? What are the penalties? What are some pitfalls? Well, my name is Lance Fryrear, and I'm a defense attorney who has a law firm in Lynnwood, Washington. We've been defending people charged with crimes, including spotlighting, for more than 20 years. And I'm putting together these videos to help people learn about the law, and also, if you're in this type of trouble, to figure out what to do. So if you find this video helpful, please like, please subscribe, and here's what I'm going to cover during this video. Number one, what is spotlighting big game? What are the penalties? What are the definitions? Two, what are some common situations where we've seen people charged with spotlighting that you might not even think about? What is Fish and Wildlife up to? And how do they sort of get people charged with this type of thing? And three, and most importantly, what are some defenses? How might we get you out of this problem? And so again, stay to the end if you really want to learn everything you can about how to get out of this problem. So number one, what is spotlighting big game? Well, it's a statute, it's a law that says it's illegal for somebody who basically is hunting big game, bears, deer, stuff like that, and that they use any type of artificial light to hunt. In other words, they use their car headlights, a flashlight, night vision equipment, things like that. Now, you have to be in possession of a gun or a bow or a crossbow. You have to be in the process of hunting. But if you use that artificial light to help you hunt, believe it or not, that's a crime. Because if you spotlight that big game, it freezes, it makes it not sporting, basically. So for the most part, spotlighting big game is a gross misdemeanor, meaning a maximum penalty of a $5,000 fine and 1 year in jail. If you get cited for this, you're going to have to go to court. And it's not like a traffic ticket. It's a really big deal. And really, really bad penalty is if you're convicted of this, you're going to lose your right to hunt for 2 years. Additionally, you're going to have to pay, in most cases, a wildlife penalty assessment, which can be thousands of dollars. So you don't just want to go handle this on your own. In some cases, spotlighting big game can be a felony. And I won't get into all the details, so contact an attorney. But if you have a prior within 10 years, some other Fish and Wildlife priors, which is not your first rodeo with this type of problem, you might be looking at a felony, so please be careful. So number two, what I'm going to cover is some situations where we've seen this. The most common situation is some type of sting, where Fish and Wildlife will put some type of artificial deer that moves, believe it or not, on the side of the road prior to dawn. Usually you're driving, going for your hunting expedition. It's prior to dawn. It's not legal to hunt yet, but you come across and your headlights flash on this. And you go, what the heck? There's no one around. I get out of my car and I shoot the decoy. Next thing you know, you're surrounded by police. Well, your headlights in that case will be claimed to be spotlighting because it aided you in this hunt and you took a shot at this fake deer. So that's a common sting that we see, a situation, and it's very serious. So I hope that doesn't happen to you, but if you did, you're definitely going to want to reach out and speak to an attorney. Another situation we can see is night vision equipment. It doesn't happen as often because it would be harder to catch, but you can't use night vision equipment when you're hunting. So again, avoid that. So number three, again, thanks for staying to the end, is what do we do about these situations? How do we handle it? Well, how to defend it would be, number one, we'd want to take a look at your prior record or lack thereof, right? Have you been in trouble for this before? Did you even know what the law was? I mean, most of us don't know this is illegal. Two, did you actually purposefully use some type of artificial light to help you, or was it just incidental, something you would never think about, like the headlights? And then three, what can we do to make up for it? Can we do some community service? Can we do some volunteer work? What can we do to give the prosecutor an option to not convict you, to not put you in jail, and to not make you lose your right to hunt for a couple of years? Because most of the time when I see people in trouble for this, it's not really purposeful action. It's accidental. They didn't know. It wasn't the plan. They're not going around with a big, huge light trying to freeze animals. It's usually more innocent than that, although against the law according to the statute. So if you find yourself in this situation, feel free to give my office a call. Again, law office of Lance Fryrear. We've been defending people for more than 20 years for this type of thing. And if you don't have this situation or you just find this video helpful, please like, please subscribe. It'll help me get the information out there. If you need help, just give us a call. We'll do everything we can and we'll be there for you. Thank you.